Given 5 stars. It reads, "This item has wolves on it, which makes it intrinsically sweet and worthy of 5 stars by itself. But once I tried it on, that's when the magic happened. After checking to ensure that the shirt would properly cover my girth, I walked from my trailer to Walmart with the shirt on and was immediately approached by women. The women knew from the wolves on my shirt that I, like a wolf, am a mysterious loner who knows how to howl at the moon." Hello, and welcome to the Highly Visible Podcast. My name is Dan. I'm here with Cullen
Hello.
and Caden.
What's up?
And today we're going over some wacky waving, inflatable arm flailing Amazon reviews that just aren't right or that we found comical. Does anybody have anything well, actually, only 2 of us came prepared to this shootout here.
Listen, I got the next episode. It's fine, but I feel like you should elaborate. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna see what the nitwits of the internet have to say about products that we use. I don't know if it's all products that you guys use. That's just how I interpreted it. I was gonna Google something that I use every day and then just kind of search through the reviews until I found a funny one, because I feel like way too many people waste their time writing reviews about stuff that does not need to be reviewed, like Hawaiian Punch packets.
Hot take.
Good talk.
Listen, but
Excellent.
Hawaiian Punch packets are a necessity.
That's right.
They're so good.
We need to know the delivery of flavor per brand.
I'm going to go ahead and just review that on Amazon after this. Be like, so good.
Mhm.
That's it.
You guys
So
want me to
good.
start off with a
Yeah.
funny one?
Kick us off
Okay.
with what you've got.
Well, I read this review years and years and years ago, but I was unable to find the actual review. I found a quote from the review, though. Have you guys ever indulged in Haribo's sugar-free gummy bears?
No.
I don't even like the ones with sugar in them, so
Well, this gentleman, I believe he ate the entire 1-pound bag of the sugar-free gummy bears. And his review was titled, "Just Don't Unless It's a Gift for Someone You Hate." I remember him, talking about sitting on the toilet and like just writhing in pain. And okay, so the quote is, "What came out of me felt like someone tried to funnel Niagara Falls through a coffee straw. I swear my sphincters were screaming. It felt like my delicate starfish was a gaping maw projectile vomiting a torrential flood of toxic waste. 100% liquid, flammable liquid, napalm." End quote.
yeah, it's that fake sugar, man. It gets you. You won't be able to contain your bowels anymore.
But to feel like the funnel Niagara Falls through a coffee straw,
That's something. That's a
We've all
that's a
been there.
description. Jesus.
That's what B-Dubs does to me, as referenced on last episode.
just
Niagara Falls. And a
And-
coffee
Oh,
straw.
speaking of,
little
Speaking
demon
of.
bears. What?
last episode, Dan and his terrible list choosing General Tso's and orange chicken. I had B-Dubs on Saturday night, and I tried the General Tso's.
Say some blasphemy.
It was not great. It also
You're-
didn't really taste like General Tso's.
You're not great. That's not great. That's not good.
Yeah, have you tried it yet, stupid?
No.
Or are you just talking? Okay, that's what I thought. It wasn't good. I would recommend getting it since you like General Tso's so much, but it just didn't taste like, it was fine. It just didn't taste like General Tso's.
Well, that would defeat the purpose if it didn't taste, if it didn't have the right, flavor to it.
Poor guy.
No good.
There's
That's
one
my
place-
review of your fucking wings.
I'll have to call corporate.
There's only one spot I get General Tso's at. That's the one. The Chinese restaurant beside our mall.
Yeah, yeah. The
Yeah.
shell of our mall.
Yes. the skeleton of what used to be great about.
Yeah.
Oh, he said it.
Yeah, just myself.
Oh, Andy cussed
just-
in the first 5 minutes.
Be all right.
I feel like it'd be more concerning if your local mall was still thriving. Like there must be like a robust community of people that need to launder money. So
I don't
just
know.
watch out
There's
for
like
crime if your local mall is still bustling.
What?
crime. Marysville. I mean,
But like,
Good
wouldn't
point,
you think
Daniel.
that
Yes,
a mall that's
Marysville.
bustling would mean like a good economy,
job.
or no?
No, what I'm saying
Or-
is if your mall is robust and bustling, then there's probably a lot of people that need to launder money because no one goes to malls.
Oh,
Not
ever
true.
been inside the Polaris
Polaris
Mall,
and-
dude? Like,
Easton. Yeah.
I heard Polaris is like dead now. That's what I heard. But
I know
no,
they closed
I went
at
to
like
Easton the other day. Easton was
like
popping.
9 o'clock though too. Like what? Yeah, weird.
Frequent mall goer, Caden. Stuck in the 1990s, Caden.
Yes, I was born in that decade, so
How do we want to do this? We want to keep. I know. I'm assuming all of Caden's were from that, based off of the other one I received.
yeah. I have a bunch of small quotes from reviews. This one is titled "Be sure to buy OxyClean too." It says be sure to also buy a tub of OxyClean with this to get the blood and diarrhea stains off your underwear, clothes, furniture, pets, loved ones, ceiling fans. When I
You
first
know
saw
what product's
that,
great.
like when I first seen that the other day, the first thing I thought was Chipotle way.
Yep, that's the first thing. I
Blood
went
stains
at.
in your underwear. Still love eating Chipotle. And Chipotle way is the answer.
These are for gummy bears.
These are for sugar-free gummy bears.
I kind of want to try them now, just to like want to tempt fate.
This one,
It probably depends on the amount you eat.
We are on a diet.
That's true.
It makes me shit my entire intestines out. I'd probably lose a
well,
few pounds.
Here you go.
It's true.
This one said, "It's all true." It says, "Oh my God, everything previously written is true. It's all true. Don't eat more than 15 in a sitting unless you're trying to power wash your intestines."
I think I'm gonna get some of these. Report. Oh, highly tasty. Oh yes. We each have to eat 25.
Exactly.
25.
Report
sit
back
for an
hour
hour.
later.
This one's
That's
called
amazing.
Fully Weaponized Gummy Bears. The cramping started about an hour later, and soon enough, I was as bloated as the balloon in Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. When the rumbling started, I sprinted down the hallway and made it to the bathroom just in time for the for the four horsemen of the apocalypse to stampede from my backside, laying waste to my home's septic system and my will to live. After 3 hours of pelvis shaking gummy bear assault, I was spongy and weak, surprised that I had any bones left. I cursed Haribo with the little strength I could muster. We have to try these things.
I
We have
do it.
to.
That
That has
100%
been
to happen.
foretold.
I'd eat the whole bag
Jesus.
just to see.
Can you just imagine us all just fucking texting each other from the bathroom for like 2 hours? Like, this sucks so bad. Why didn't we listen?
Yeah, imagine just
We'd have
shitting
to get on there.
napalm.
We'd have to get in
I
on
feel
there
like
under
this makes me
the
want to read that long one.
That one's pretty good.
entirety.
That's
You
so
don't want
long.
to.
I think I could
if
probably
you-
get it done in like 5 minutes.
If
Maybe
you
less.
don't want to read
Maybe
it,
less.
you can surmise or give a summation of it.
I haven't read it before, so it'd be pretty hard to summarize. Okay, so I'm gonna summarize it without reading it. The dude
No.
eats a bunch of these and he regrets it.
Yes.
I'll read it. Why not?
Okay.
We got time. Amazon review from Luke. See you in hell, Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. It was my last class of the semester, and the final exam was worth 30% of our grade. After a late night study session, I felt confident, but I had to decide between sleeping in or cooking breakfast. My eyelids chose sleep. My stomach later regretted this decision, and after several uncomfortable stomach growls, I finally decided to make a quick stop by the campus bookstore and grab a snack before my test. Since the semester was ending and everyone was going home for the summer, a lot of items were on sale, including the snacks and candy that they kept up front. Being in the hungry state that I was in, it felt only logical to pick up the largest yet least expensive candy in order to get more bang for my buck. And there they sat. 2 bags of Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. Buy one, get one free. What a deal, I thought naively. I would eat 1 bag before my test and 1 bag afterwards. As I walked to class, I gleefully chewed on one of those abominable little bastards, unaware of my utter mayhem that would soon unleash upon my poor anus. I sat down at my desk as the professor informed us that, due to issues with cheating in the past, restroom breaks would be prohibited until the completion of the exam. I'll give you 10 minutes to use the restroom now. This will be your last chance. Any takers? The demon bears hadn't released their unholy necromancy upon my stomach yet, so in the moment of ignorant foolishness, I remained seated, still munching on those miniature bear-shaped bombs. After the students wise enough to take the professor's offer had returned, the professor handed out the test. I was 6 questions in when it happened. It started subtly at first, almost like a slightly tingling sensation in my lower abdomen. I thought nothing of it, assuming my intestines were just doing their thing. Little did I know that my intestines were trying desperately to warn me of the horror that was on the horizon. By question 9, it happened again. But this time it was followed by a sharp pain, as if those infernal hellions had orchestrated attack upon my colon. I fought to contain the groan that tried escaping my lips. It was at this point I began to panic. Something was going horribly wrong, and I needed to get through this test before it got any worse. By question 14, my worst fear was upon me. The Satan bear's burning hot, liquidy dark magic crashed against my anal sphincter like a tidal wave. I was able to close the hatch just in time, but those relentless toxic bears beat against it like orcs breaking down the doors of Helm's Deep. I knew I wouldn't be able to so much as shift in my seat without risking a breach. Kept fighting through my exam, clenching my cheeks with all my might. Beads of sweat began rolling down my neck. Suddenly, a loud gurgling war cry came from my belly, and the entire class lifted their head. At this point, nothing mattered except expelling this ungodly presence from my bowels. With 15 questions left, I promptly wrote C for every answer and ran out of the classroom. My professor yelled something, but I was too preoccupied with the volcanic eruption that needed to take place before I could find sweet relief. I burst into the restroom like the Kool-Aid Man, and behold, the handicap stall was empty. Sun rays from the adjacent window shone upon it as if it were a gift from God himself. It took me less than 5 seconds to undo my belt buckle, but pull down my pants and finally relax my weary buttocks upon the toilet seat. It took absolutely no effort to expel this demon. Almost immediately the floodgates of hell were open and damned. The damned liquefied souls of an entire bag's worth of gummy bears cried as they burned through my sphincter and into the watery abyss below. I had never felt such simultaneous relief and anguish in my life. After 30 more minutes of this, I immediately went home, dug a hole in my backyard, and burned the remaining bag of gummy bears. I leave with this. Do not, I repeat, do not eat these spawns of Satan. Not only did they cause me to fail my final test, but the anguish I experienced is something I wouldn't wish upon anyone, not even my worst enemy. The only place these godforsaken hellbears belong are buried deep below the Earth's surface. That was amazing.
That was.
We gotta eat them.
That was Dan.
I think we have to. Jesus.
Did you read? Did you hear the last paragraph? Do not eat these spawns of Satan. I don't know.
That's like telling somebody not to press the red button. You have to press the red button.
This man thought so strongly of these gummy bears that he needed to warn us with a 14-paragraph letter. And you think we should eat some?
Yes.
Hell yeah, we should eat some.
They still make Ouija boards. You think people ain't learned their lesson?
No. We'd all be quite sad if they did, because then, like, what would we watch?
We didn't get to see our neighbor being possessed. What the hell would we do with ourselves?
Listen.
Play Uno or something.
Yeah, no, like nerds.
Have family time. Ew. Gross.
Ew. I got a giant Ouija carpet and got a Roomba.
Boo. All right, Dan, you got anything? Or do we need anything else we have to say about those gummy bears?
We're good. I think we
Okay.
Okay.
pretty much covered the gummy
Fucking-
bears.
Yeah, that
Yeah, I'd say so.
was elaborate. That was
All right, Dan, let's you're up to bat then. Let's
okay.
do it.
Well, our local fair, and it's just what makes me think of it. Our local fair always at least used to sell those like really bad looking shirts that all these people who basically think they live their life in an anime would buy and wear them, and they thought they were hot shit.
The, like air sprayed shirts, is that what you're talking about?
Oh no. It's
Ooh.
so the shirt itself is a picture of three wolves howling at the moon, which if you have a wolf on your shirt as an adult human being,
What, you don't fucks with wolves like that?
yeah, I mean they're real cool, man, but only people who wear sandals and socks, cargo shorts, and go to Walmart religiously in just that attire or the kind that wear it. And this post about this shirt is the reason why I found it, or it's the reason why I wanted to read it, is because it's exactly the type. It's perfect. Now, buckle up, gentlemen, because this shirt doesn't just have one wolf barking at the moon or howling. Excuse me. I'm sorry. All the
Wolf.
fucking
Woof moon. Woof.
yeah, all woofing at
What
the moons.
doing?
There's three of them. There's three. Okay, you're not ready for this. This badassness. I don't know whoever you are that bought this, please, for the love of God, spare the rest of us when you take over. Now,
Are you stalling for time right now?
no. I'm just.
It feels like an awful lot of build up for a review about a shirt.
But the shirt. Did you not hear that there are three wolves
I
on this
heard
shirt?
three wolves. I got it. Got
You
your
realize
point.
you're one
Three
bad trip away from
wolves.
Walmart? Like, you're one random encounter at Walmart away from losing the love of your life to somebody else.
Oh no.
Think about that. Now, the review for this item, given 5 stars, it reads, "This item has wolves on it, which makes it intrinsically sweet and worthy of 5 stars by itself. But once I tried it on, that's when the magic happened. After checking to ensure that the shirt would properly cover my girth, I walked from my trailer to Walmart with the shirt on and was immediately approached by women. The women knew from the wolves on my shirt that I, like a wolf, am a mysterious loner who knows how to howl at the moon from time to time, if you catch my drift." Oh yes. Get your chemo bags ready. It gets worse. The women that approached me wanted to know if I would be their boyfriend and or give them money for something they called meth. I told them no because I didn't have enough. They didn't have enough teeth, and frankly, a man with a wolf shirt shouldn't settle for the first thing that comes across his path. I arrived at Walmart mounted on my courtesy scooter. Walking is such a drag. Sitting side saddle so that the wolves would show. While I was browsing tube socks, I could hear aroused asthmatic breathing behind me. Oh yes. I turned to see a slightly sweaty dream in sweatpants and flip-flops standing there. She told me that she liked the wolves on my shirt. God, I suck at reading.
No shit.
The wolves on my shirt. I told her that I wanted to howl at her moon. She offered me a swig of her Mountain Dew, and I drove my scooter as she shuffled alongside the scooter to the door, out the door, and to the rest of our lives. Thank you, wolf shirt. Pros: fits my girthy frame, has wolves on it, attracts women. Cons: only 3 wolves.
Only 3.
Only 3 wolves.
Jesus Christ.
man.
The asthmatic breathing, sweatpants, flip-flops, courtesy scooter, it's exactly what I think when I see a shirt like that. It's amazing.
Now, if only we had
It's-
a person who could read above a 5th grade reading level, read it.
Yeah, well, it's hilarious. I can read pretty well, like to myself, but to read aloud, it's like Jesus. My mouth is not as fast as my eyes. But yeah,
That's why I found
it's
the smallest reviews I could find. Like I won't fuck
Right,
these
yeah.
up.
that's a cattail.
Watch out.
If
When
if you
I
got
saw
long
this-
ones, you can just send them to me and I will read it happily.
Okay. I thought of how everybody sees the tap out shirt and has that one, like, what do you call that? A stigma or whatever, or like a judgment about tap out shirts and people who wear them. That's what
Yes,
those
I don't
shirts
think.
that I have
When
for
was
that.
the last time you saw a tap out shirt?
Well, I know they all got made fun of until they all went recluse. They still
They
have them.
burned them
They
all.
wear them in their home, behind closed doors.
My wife knows I'm badass.
That's right.
Hey, honey,
Jesus.
how about you want to try to sleep with George St. Pierre tonight? like,
God,
oh yeah.
that's probably a
That's
fighting guy.
rough.
You don't know who George St. Pierre is?
I bet he's a fighting guy.
He is a fighting guy. I have a really short one for these WMA Blue Amazon Kindle waterproof case cover protective bag pouch.
Fucking what? Could you say that one more time?
WMA
3 times
Blue
fast?
Amazon Kindle waterproof case cover protective bag pouch.
So it's a thing that covers a Kindle.
Yes, it's supposed to be a waterproof bag.
Okay.
It had to have been cheap because this person gave it 5 stars. Let's see. It's titled "Hoping it would be crap. Her Kindle would slip out and electrocute her." He
Jesus
says-
Christ.
He said, "Got this for my mother-in-law for bath time. Hoping it'd be crap. Her Kindle would slip out and electrocute her. So far, this bloody thing is staying in one piece. Great for waterproof kindling. Crap for murder." So if
Listen,
you plan on not
that's-
killing somebody, get him a waterproof Kindle bag. Get him a WMA Blue Amazon Kindle waterproof case cover protective bag pouch. They will live in bath time.
Do you think that dropping a Kindle in your bath would actually even hurt you?
Probably not.
Like, even I don't. What are the chances that you drop something in the bath and it actually discharges like any amount of electricity?
Well, I mean, if
it
you
was
went
plugged
old
into
school
the
like a
wall,
toaster,
maybe.
yeah.
Yeah, well, that, but like just like as far as things that you would reasonably have in the bath, not a toaster.
You don't want toast
What
in your
if I
bath, bro?
like
I do, but I'd
perfectly
probably make it
toasted
before.
bread in the morning? Bath time.
So, again, first off, why are we no one takes a bath ever. No, people don't take baths. Second, just make the toast like you wouldn't have butter then, or
How
jelly,
do you know?
or whatever. I would imagine your bathtub is not also a refrigerator and or spice cabinet.
I also didn't
But you
realize
know-
that you were poor, but whatever.
They make like,
I know you don't got the shower refrigerator.
but they make like tables to put in your bathtub. Did you know that?
Yeah, but like again,
There you go.
you need the table so you can hold your toaster.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Try
This
it
is-
and
this-
get back to us, Cullen.
America has gone too far.
No.
The whites are
Make
at it
toast.
again.
Why you take a bath and get back to us?
Jesus. Daniel, I believe you are up.
Have either of you ever seen that dumbass horse mask that everyone wears
Yes.
in like old videos and shit like that? It's just a mask of like a horse's face, but it's fucking huge. No?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. And it's
The big floppy one?
There's yeah. It's like it's brown, black nose. It's yeah. The review 5 stars. My transformation is complete. 5 stars on a damn horse mask. I love this country. It is day 87 and the horses have accepted me as one of their own. I have grown to understand. I have grown to understand and respect their gentle ways. Now I question everything I thought I once knew and fear that I am no longer capable of following through with my primary objective. I know that those who sent me will not relent. They will send others my place, but we will be ready. That is the entirety of that review. That is amazing.
It's hilarious.
I love people. That person should, like, all these people need to do something else with their time. Or do you think these are like writers? What if these are just like writers
of-
that are like successful and they're just bored? There's like, I just bought a horse mask for my kid's birthday. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking write a little thing real quick.
I'm gonna write this intricate review so some dumbasses on a Midwest podcast will get on there and talk about it. There's a picture
like the
of
best
somebody
opening.
who put this.
That's why I like it. That's gonna be our tagline: highly visible, a Midwest podcast. Yes,
You're welcome.
we say pop, and we like ranch. We also say ope.
Yeah, you made that clear on the last episode. You're disgusting. You're filthy.
What? What?
Your ridiculous
ranch?
love for ranch.
Listen, don't hate the player. What in the hell is this nonsense? What is this? What number was it?
Number 8.
Okay.
That's the one I was talking about earlier. I couldn't find. Now I found it.
Oh, we're back to the gummy bears.
Yes, back to the gummy bears.
1 star from Christine E. Torok. Just don't, unless it's a gift for someone you hate. Oh man, words cannot express what happened to me after eating these. The gummy bear cleanse, if you are someone that can tolerate the sugar substitute, enjoy. If you are like the dozens of people that tried my order, run. First of all, for taste, I would rate these a 5. So good, soft, true to taste fruit flavors like the sugar variety. I was a happy camper. But not long after eating about 20 of these, all hell broke loose. I had a gastrointestinal experience like nothing I've ever imagined. Cramps, sweating, bloating beyond my worst nightmare. I've had food poisoning from some bad shellfish, and that was almost like a skip in the park compared to what was going on inside of me. Then came the flatulence. Heavens to Murgatroyd. I don't know what Murgatroyd is.
I don't know either.
The sounds like trumpets calling the demons back to hell. The stench like 1,000 rotten corpses vomited. I couldn't stand to stay in one room for fear of succumbing to my own odors. But wait, there's more. What came out of me felt like someone tried to funnel Niagara Falls through a coffee straw. I swear my sphincters were screaming. It felt like my delicate starfish was a gaping maw projectile vomiting a torrential flood of toxic waste. 100% liquid. Flammable liquid. Napalm. It was actually a bit humorous for a nanosecond, as it was just beyond anything I could imagine possible. And it went on for hours. I felt violated when it was over, which I think might have been sometime in the early morning of the next day. There was stuff coming out of me that I ate at my wedding in 2005. I had 5 pounds of these innocent-looking, delicious-tasting hell bears, so I told a friend about what happened to me, thinking it had to be some type of sensitivity I had to the sugar substitute. And in spite of my warnings and graphic descriptions, she decided to take her chances and take them off my hands. Silly woman. All of the same for her, and a phone call from her while on the toilet, telling me she really wished she would have listened. I think she was crying. Her sister was skeptical and suspected that we were exaggerating. She took them to work, since there was still 99% of a 5-pound bag left. She works for a construction company where there are builders, roofers, house painters, landscapers, etc. Lots of people who generally have limited access to toilets on a given day. I can't imagine where all those poor men and women poop that day. I keep envisioning men on roofs crossing their legs and trying to decide if they can make it down the ladder or if they should just jump. If you order these, best of luck to you, and please don't post a video review during the aftershocks. Dear God.
And we
You sure you
want to
still
eat
want some?
them. Yeah, yeah, I'll try them, dude. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely. Next time we do one of these, we're going to have to find another thing that does, like, the equivalent of damage.
This is just going to end up being poop reviews.
Poop reviews.
This next one,
Things
it's
that made me shit.
this on this list is overhead rubber penguin mask, happy feet animal fancy dress.
I saw that. I'm looking at that right now just because of the fucking the
4
face the penguin's
stars.
making.
I wear this mask to sing lullabies to my children. Said I wear this mask to sing lullabies to my children. They are terrified of the mask. Whenever they protest about their bedtime or ask for too many sweets, I whip on the mask, and they soon know who is the king penguin.
Jesus.
I want that so bad. Oh man, that's good. All right, let's take a break for a word from our sponsor. I should probably mark that. Okay. You want a car that gets the job done. You want a car that's hassle-free. You want a car that literally no one will ever compliment you on. Well, look no further. The 1999 Toyota Corolla. Let's talk about features. Bluetooth? Nope. Sunroof? Nope. Fancy wheels? Nope. Rear view camera? Nope. But it's got a transparent rear window and you have a fucking neck that can turn. Let me tell you a story. One day, my Corolla started making a strange sound. I didn't give a shit and ignored it. It went away. The end. Let me tell you... Oh, shit. You could take the engine out of this car, drop it off the Golden Gate Bridge, fish it out of the water 1,000 years later, put it in the trunk of the car, fill the gas tank up with Nutella, turn the key, and this puppy would fucking start right up. This car will outlive you. It will outlive your children. Things this car is old enough to do. Vote? Yes. Consent to sex? Yes. Rent a car? It is a car. This car's got history. It's seen some shit. People have done straight things in this car. People have done gay things in this car. It's not going to judge you like a fucking Volkswagen would. Interesting facts. This car's exterior color is gray, but its interior color is gray. In the owner's manual, oil is listed as optional. When this car was unveiled at the 1998 Detroit Auto Show, it caused all 2,000 attendees to spontaneously yawn. The resulting abrupt change in air pressure inside the building caused a partial collapse of the roof. 4 people died. The event is chronicled in the documentary Bored to Death, the story of the 1999 Toyota Corolla. You want to know more? Great. I had my car fill out a Facebook survey. Favorite food? Spaghetti. Favorite TV show? Alf. Favorite band? Tie between Bush and the Gin Blossoms. This car is as practical as a Roth IRA. It's the middle of the road as your grandpa during his last silver alert. It's as utilitarian as a member of church whose scripture is based entirely on water bills. When I ran the Carfax for this car, I got back a single piece of paper that said, "It's a Corolla, it's fine." Let's face the facts. This car isn't going to win any beauty contest, but neither are you. Stop lying to yourself and stop lying to your wife. This isn't the car you want. It's the car you deserve. The fucking 1999 Toyota Corolla.
I think I
What
need
a
to take
great
my truck and
sponsor.
trade it in.
I know what I must do. I remember seeing that the first time in, like, I don't know, like 2017 or something. Oh, God, it's such a great... I love people that do shit like that.
That is
I would
funny.
buy
I'm
that
gonna
car.
go-
If I saw a review like that, I'd buy it so fast.
Yeah. I'm going to go trade in my 2019 Ram 1500 for a 1999 Toyota Corolla.
It's what we need.
That's right. I love oil is optional. Fill the gas tank with Nutella, and that fucker would start.
Little
All right,
Japanese motors, man, they'll run forever, though.
Yeah.
Toyotas,
Those old ones,
Hondas,
anyway.
even the new ones now, they still run a lot longer than anything new, you know?
Now,
Yeah,
speaking
I miss
of
those days.
of,
Go ahead,
of
Dan.
quality, funny, well put together reviews, we're going to shift gears real quick. We're going to take a moment. Could you imagine experiencing the purposelessness of life to such an extent that you had to leave reviews on paper towels? Could you fathom such a meaningless existence where you ordered, you were so lazy when you inevitably went to Walmart in your wolf shirt, you were trying to fight off all the attracted women that you forgot to grab paper towels. So what do? You go and ring Bezos and tell him to bring you a roll. And you're so mad about it that you leave an actual 1-star review. Well, I've got a couple to share with you. So this is about bounty, and this is going to be quick because these people make me sad. So I've never seen so many people. Not only do they gauge the current state of paper towels, but they have, and they speak on a knowledge of previous quality of paper towels and how it's changed, as if they ever kept track of it. Who knows? Maybe these two people in the world have, but if they had, I would suggest that they get a goddamn life. But the new type of bounty is very different from the former. This is critical information, kids. Make sure you write this down. The felt pattern is deeper and larger, which makes this product feel more abrasive and rough. The towel is not as soft as its former towel. That's a real review. Someone took time out of their day to do that.
That's
think
it.
they had like one of those like little micrometer meters. Like he's just like taking it
Just
over the old paper
checking the
towel. Like
specs on it.
this one's only 52. I don't think
They've
you
got a
understand the
roll of
level
it
of
from the
care we
50s.
have. Yes,
This feels
I-
different.
this is my life's
Well,
work.
Then there's another one. Quality of theirs goes down every month, but price goes up. I can tell you one damn thing. If you're so lazy that you're not going to wash a towel to reuse it, that you're buying paper towels, why are you checking the price of it? It's like buying paper plates. If you don't want to wash your fucking dishes, why are you complaining if paper plates are going up? Just wash your damn plates. You won't have a problem with that. Weird.
Well, half
But
the fan base is
paper
mad at Dan
towels.
because he's talking shit about paper towels and paper plates.
Well, no, I
We've
get
lost so many
their
viewers
necessity.
because paper towels and buffalo sauce are just
Buffalo
just running
sauce,
thin.
paper towels, wolf shirts. You understand? There's a pattern here. There's an individual, a certain person that I strongly dislike. They wear wolf shirts, they eat buffalo sauce, and they use nothing but paper towels. We're establishing a pattern. By like episode 50, we'll be able to put into some AI platform the entire character description of a human being, and it'll give us an actual like image. And that'll
It'll just
become
be a
my new
picture of me.
target. That's not good.
Picture of me in a wolf shirt.
Probably.
I'm gonna buy a wolf shirt and a horse mask. I already
And
have
a
a horse
horse
mask.
mask.
It's like right.
The
It's like
horse
to
mask
my
would be
left,
funny.
and I want to wear it. Well, it's a unicorn mask technically, but
That should be the
Of course
bet
it is.
for our weight loss challenge. If Dan loses, he has to wear a wolf shirt with 3 wolves on it to work.
for a week. Everyone's just
cold.
coming up to Dan, bro. That shirt's so sick.
That shirt's
I wish it
fucking
had
sick,
more wolves.
dude.
I can't fucking work with these people. I would just call HR, be like, I'm not even giving you the grace of my 2 weeks. I'll give you my wolf shirt. That's my parting gift to you.
They can't handle the righteousness.
God. What's that?
It's awesome.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know who's up. Caden, you got any? I think Caden's next.
Yeah, I have a small one again. This is for Veet for Men hair removal gel cream, 2,000 milliliters or 200 milliliters. I'm sorry. 5 stars. It's good product is the title. He said, "My farts sound louder. The hair must have acted as an interlocking silencer. I give this big thumbs up, 5 out of 5."
What was this product?
It's called Veet for Men hair removal gel.
Ooh,
He said, "My
doesn't seem
farts
like it did a
sound
very
louder."
good job if they interlocked.
My farts sound louder.
Oh, never mind. It got rid of the hairs, so now okay, I
Yeah,
get it.
It's louder.
I'm intrigued.
He said
I'm
the hair
intrigued
must
by
have
the
acted
prospect.
as an interlocking silencer.
This whole time, I thought I had to shove a funnel up my ass to make my farts louder, but I really just needed to get rid of the hair.
Just no more hair. Oh my god!
The highly visible
Dan,
podcast
did
does
you write
not
that?
condone the shaving of your ass. What is it?
I condone it. Do it.
No, you don't. Don't do it. You're
I
gonna.
do.
Yep, we're sued.
We're sued. We condone ass shaving. We're canceled.
Don't use hair removal creams.
It's the fact that hair removal creams exist is kind of scary. It's like, what is in there that scares my hair so bad they have to leave my body?
Mm-hmm. You know, you hear something funny? I
Sure.
do when I was like, probably
Oh God.
16 or 17. We had some Nair at my parents' house. And I used it, on my nether regions, dude. Oh my god. Like my dick and balls were rare for a week, dude. The skin was just destroyed. There was no more hair. The shit worked, but the skin was I was just in pain for a week. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And what did you learn?
Don't put hair removal cream on your balls. Oh man,
I did it again a week later. I needed the thrill.
I needed the thrill.
I needed the thrill.
Daniel.
All right. Um. I know for a goddamn fact that when I go to cut up bananas, it turns into a violent, horrific scene. Kids wind up missing. The dog's on the grill. It's terrible. It's terrible.
The
But
dog is on the
thank
grill.
God, Hutzler. The dog's on the grill. I told you, it's a terrible, terrible scene. But again, thank God and that dog for Hutzler 571 Banana Slicer. Okay? 5 stars. No more winning for you, Mr. Banana. You know it's about to get serious. A war is taking place, and there will be one victor. For decades, I've been trying to come up with an ideal way to slice a banana. Use a knife, they say. Well, my parole officer won't allow me to have one. Shoot it with a gun. Background check. Can't do that. I had to resort to carefully attempt to slice those bananas with my bare hands 99.9% of the time. I would get so frustrated that I just ended up squishing the fruit in my hands and throwing it against the wall in anger. Then, in a fit of banana-induced, the parole officer introduced me to this kitchen marvel, and my life was changed. No longer consumed by the seething anger and animosity towards the thick-skinned yellow fruit, I was able to concentrate on my love of theater and am writing a musical play about the two lovers and rivals gangs that just tried to make it in the world. I think I'll call it South Side Story. Banana Slicer. Thanks to you, I see greatness on the horizon. You're right, Cullen.
Just thinking, do you think this dude would feel like
You and your
would feel like the
infinite
biggest
first world
idiot if
problems.
I just walked up to him and was like, scissors? Yeah.
A knife.
I just solved this dude's problems. Well, a knife, you risk cutting your fingies or whatever, and he can't have one. Bet he can have scissors, and you wouldn't even need big boy scissors. You could probably use those little kid ones that are round as shit to cut a banana.
I have to.
I just picture like one of those commercials. Some guys on a cutting board with a fucking bananas, cut the banana up with a knife. He's like, I just wish there was something to make my life easier. Introducing the banana slicer 57B, or what the hell it's called.
I just want to
57B.
see more of those really bad infomercials that we all used to see. Like where it'd be like some person just reaching up into a simple cupboard for Tupperware and dies in an avalanche, like of Tupperware. But
Oh my god,
it's absolutely ridiculous. I love those.
That's-
Like we need more of that. That needs to make a comeback.
that's what we do when we make enough money to do this for a living. We just start
make
doing
infomercials.
really, really cheesy infomercials on YouTube.
I like it.
I'm in.
Wish
That would
there
be
was an
super
easier
fun.
way to slice my bananas. This patent
You just
Give
type-
Dan a fucking
patent pending
katana.
technology.
It's
Oh
just
my
butter knives strapped to like the car tire, and you drive down the driveway, and it's just the most complex and ridiculous way to do it. That'd be hilarious.
I'm in.
I have an honorable mention that's going to make its way into my daily life, and if you're a person in my life that may die or have someone else die, well, I wouldn't buy the card for you because you're fucking dead. But if someone else dies, I'm buying this card for you, so expect it. It's simply and I found it while doing research for this, and I love it. It's amazing. It is simple. It's for mourning, or for job loss, or for anything. Just a bad situation. It's a simple white card that says, well, fuck. It's amazing. Just know, if anything happens to you, your mom dies, your cat kills your girlfriend, or your girlfriend gets killed by a goose, you're getting that card, and it'll have my fullest sympathies.
You felt the need to bring that up on the podcast.
Yeah,
huh?
it was amazing. It's amazing. It's the simplest. It's simplicity that wins every time with me.
Listen, all I know is if something tragic were to happen to me, if I come into work the next week, and you and Cullen got me a card, I open it up, it just says, well, fuck, I might feel like 10 times better.
The risky thing you play there, because you know, he might laugh.
Well,
he also might get really mad.
That's fair. That's fair. But like, it's not necessarily even risky, because if I don't know you well enough to even, if it doesn't register on my radar, then I'm not gonna, damn sure not gonna go out of my way to buy you a card.
Okay, so then why are you even presenting that as a possibility?
Because I would only buy the card for people I care about.
But
which is like 6 people, and I'm completely fine with getting decked by those 6 people.
About why you would buy it for someone you wouldn't, when that's not what we're saying. We're saying Caden, idiot.
I made that point at the very end. I'm completely fine with getting decked by those like 6 people, if that's what happens. Do it for the lulz.
Sometimes you do have to do things for the lulz.
That's right. You know, whoever it is or whatever the situation is, it'll either resolve itself or they'll be in the ground and you'll move on. It'll be funny someday.
Just
Perhaps.
Open it and start breaking down like, that's pretty funny, man.
Crying. Jesus Christ. Excellent.
Oh, man.
That's amazing. Ah.
I no longer remember who's up. I'm assuming Caden.
Sure.
Yep.
You guys ever heard of the UFO detector? Internal magnetometer interfaced with microcontroller for 24/7 surveillance?
No, I'm unfamiliar with his work.
It is. It's literally like, it's like a piece of glass with a little, it's like round with like a little motherboard like chip in it with a bunch of red lights, and it's got like a weird looking top. This guy says 1 star is too much for this product. I don't know if this is a scam or if mine's broken, but it doesn't work, and I'm still getting abducted by UFOs on a regular basis. Like, just look at this thing. I don't know who the hell would buy this thing. It's number 12 on the list if you want to look at it, Colin.
The fact that there's like no South Park Cartman reference makes me sad.
No. The fact that someone would look at this like, oh, yep. Well, probably check it out.
Them sons
You
of
can't tell me
bitches.
that's not legit. I saw that on Joe Rogan's podcast. It's real.
Like, look at that.
That's the shit you see
who
on
goes on Amazon's like, yeah, I think I need one of those.
Listen, if
First
you
of
put
all,
something on Amazon,
I've seen this and that.
it will get
as seen
purchased.
on TV aisle at Walmart. That's fair.
That's the best aisle.
People do have a lot of money for a lot of people complaining that they don't have shit to buy. Yeah, I mean, did you know there's a whole store of it somewhere, but
Yeah.
in Easton or
There's a bunch of them.
Hanger.
Yeah, there's one at the Mall of America. That's why I think
love
I
that.
saw it.
That is awesome. Ooh.
What the?
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're like
the
cultured.
seen on
and
TV
you've
store.
lived in
Get
more
your
than one
juices
place.
going.
Yes.
I have not
Yes.
lived in more than one place.
Oh my
What?
I have one.
Anyway.
The Nexus silent wired mouse. That's pretty funny.
All right, let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Yep.
Gentleman gave it 5 stars and says, works great. Says, my girlfriend and I were on the verge of breaking up because I would keep her awake at night with my constant mouse clicking. Not anymore. Consider this relationship saved. This mouse was so silent she will sometimes forget I'm even home and invite her lover over. He's a pretty cool guy.
Jesus Christ. Oh, man.
Oh,
PC gamers and their problems. How's it feel to be a lesser species, Caden?
I don't know. Feels all right.
Feels pretty good.
Speaking of wolves, Dan. This is for the Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, no.
They gave it 1 star. And they said, there were no wolves in this movie.
We simply cannot have it. I was misled.
Oh my gosh.
Dan's camera
I
is
came
having
here for one thing.
a moment.
I see that. Dude, if Dan was like, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good, and that happened, I'd have shit my pants laughing.
Well, he can't see it, unfortunately, more than likely.
I know. Probably not. Shit was pretty funny, though.
I need one. We need one of these. We need some of these that are just based off how many forklifts are in movies. That's what I want. I just want to find a guy on Amazon and like go to his review list, and it's all just based off the amount of forklifts in the movies. I don't even know if I can think of a movie that has a forklift in it. I could. One man. No thoughts? Anyone got anything?
I have one for a Denon AKDL1 dedicated link cable. He gave it 2 stars. Said great cable, but too fast. It says transmission of music data at rates faster than the speed of light seemed convenient until I realized I was hearing the music before I actually wanted to play it. Apparently, Denon forgot how accustomed most of us are to unidirectional time and general laws of physics. I tried to get used to this effect, but hearing songs before I played, I realized I was in the mood for them. Just really screwed up my preconceptions of choice and free will. I'm still having a major existential hangover. Would not purchase again.
That'd be crazy. I wish that was real. I wonder if maybe it is real, but probably not.
Just imagine hearing a song, like just thinking about it, and then bam, it plays. Like what the hell?
We're gonna get there eventually, and it's gonna be sick.
It is.
Cause then, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. Yeah.
Say it.
No. Well, since Dan's having an aneurysm, we're at about a little over 50 minutes, so I don't think it'd be bad to cut this one short.
That's fun.
Well, people, we're doing advice episode. This is going to be our next one. So, it's not too late if you know one of us personally to text us and say, hey, I have an advice question.
Yes. Tell us about how awful your life is, and we will tell you how to not make it worse.
We will 100% tell you how to make it worse, but it'll be fun.
Yes.
It'll be more fun than it is now.
Yes. We'd appreciate if you guys would like, share, tell a friend. We need more listeners.
What really helps us is reviews, and we need to do a better job of telling people that is, review us on iTunes or Spotify or whatever you listen on. Pushes you up leaderboards.
Yeah. Give us
Get
5
you more
stars.
likely to get heard. Especially with the new podcast coming out, that would be very, very helpful for them at first if you could review. Whenever they end up coming out, probably still a little while away. But thanks for listening, and we will see you next time.
See you guys.
Goodbye. This podcast is available on all podcast launchers. You
You can find us on YouTube if you'd like a video version. We're also active on Twitter at High Vis Podcast. Our Facebook page is Highly Visible Podcast. And we have a TikTok that's at High Vis Podcast as well. Thanks, guys. Check us out.